but it was a complete game effort. He threw the ball really well. We'll see if he can go deep into this one as well.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Delino DeShields is the second out of the opening frame. Into the box now, David Dahl. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the center fielder.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Brad Miller. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's got a batting average of .444. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Settling in now, Alec Bohm. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Popped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Back in Philadelphia for the 2nd, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Gallo goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Nate Lowe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Set to get his day started, JT Realmuto, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So the base is empty here with one away, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Oh, look at the dive. Hey now. The defense on to standing in, Drew Butera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. First offering on its way. Kyle Gibson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ball even at 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike one, 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night. Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike one. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't pocket.
Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
The set and the 1-0. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. All set for the start of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Delino DeShields.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that misses 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Joyce will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Joey Gallo now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Behind 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Real Muto.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is DeShields. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. Gibson steps into his windup. Here's the delivery. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes. A California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And he fouls this one off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Looking to keep. Shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Brad Miller, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes to Shields, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec.
As he hits one on a line to left field. Dahl's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here. So stepping in, Delino DeShields. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Delino DeShields is retired to kick off the inning. David Dahl is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Hang on.
The right fielder, number 13. Joey.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in the outfielder, Joey Gallo. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail here 4-0. Tyson Ross enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for Texas, number 43.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ross.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Line drive to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Gone! So a two-run homer down the line in right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Bryce Harper will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Nick Goody gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Zach Eflin, fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Butera corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Eflin is retired. 2 down now.
The batter,
Odubel Herrera to the plate now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nate Lowe, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Charlie Culberson.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Culberson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit to short. Gregorius has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the 2nd baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Real Muto's there, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the 2nd baseman, Brad Miller.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Gallo is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate,
Third
Alec
baseman.
Bohm.
Alex Bohm.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
8 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. One and two now.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. Going back is the right fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious. He just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Drew Butera.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled off. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Nick Solak will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Right there for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs just yet, and 5 driven in. Miller backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, the field.
Digging in, Delino DeShields. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Butera is off at first with 2 away. Count remains at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 8 and the Rangers nothing. Justin Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 38.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. High and deep to right center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Reese Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And it's gone as they add still another. Reese Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And now Matt Joyce. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It is David Dahl to the plate now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Gregorius is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the right fielder.
A note passed along from our producer, Chris Cutcliffe, tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. Joey Gallo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Nate Lowe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies used the